Greetings, dear viewer, and welcome to my top 5 least favorite Call of Duty Zombies maps. I already made a top 5 best maps video, so I wanted to do the same for my least favorite maps. Same criteria as last time. This is entirely based on how much I like, or in this case dislike, the map, and how much I come back to it. Anyway, I won't be taking up so much time in this intro. Let's get into it. Now, personally, I don't think Revelations is an objectively bad map. The worst thing about it is that it's basically just a copy pasta of all the other maps mashed together. I just don't come back to this map very often. I find it hella boring, honestly. I'd rather go play any other map than Revelations. I'm also just kind of bad at it, which you will hear a lot as we go through this list. But the most original thing about this map is the way you pack a punch, the pack a punch room, and the starting room. Those are like the three most original parts of this map. Everything else is reused. Anyway, let's move on to the next map.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
Zetsubou No Shima is a decent map, but I just think it's way too much of a massive fetch quest. I think there are some cool things to see. The spiders are a more unique version of the dogs, but the majority of this map is just filled with a bunch of parts and part locations. I think it's a lot worse than even Origins is with parts, and the Flood, but worse, trademark, are terrible boss zombies to have, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, with all the Zetsubou hate out of the way, let's move on to the next map. Alright, let's get it out of the way. The best part of this map is that you can knife the gongs. Let's hear it. This placement is probably going to be the one that's most likely to piss people off, especially the BO1 stands. However, this map is just generally much harder to get into than the other maps, like Kino or even 5. Shangri-La is easily my least favorite of the BO1 Zombies maps, and there are a few reasons for that, which we will get into right now. First one I want to talk about is the traps in the starting room, because they're obnoxious. There's very little reason for them to exist other than to throw off the player. And also the monkeys that steal your drops. You can have them cycle through it, and you can even get a free perk out of it, or just a max ammo, but I just don't like the monkeys, they're annoying. Oh my god, they did it. Treyarch, you absolute madmen. You added 2 power switches? Oh my god. Oh, this is literally the greatest day of my life. Oh. Alright, random minuscule details that don't matter out of the way. Let's go back to the reasons why this map sucks. Oh man, this view is great. I sure hope I don't die in the next minute or so.
Flamer coming! Dive, flesh junkie! Found the land mode junkie!
Dog. This map is terrible. The design is horrid, the necessity for parkour to get anywhere is garbo, and the wonder weapon literally being a slip and slide gun that is unironically the best weapon in the game,
and the pack-a-punch being in an elevator that can take your gun at any minute,
are just a few reasons why I dislike this map. As well as this, people are encouraged to move away from the starting area because there's basically nothing there, and there's armored zombies. But yeah, overall this map is just kind of bad. It's kind of terrible. Alright, now on to the next thing.
dishonorable mention the entirety of Nightmares because it's just campaign with zombies.
Would you look at that? We're on number 1 already. If you've been watching for this long, you either had nothing else to use as background noise, or you actually enjoyed watching my video. Impossible. If the latter is true, actually, if either one of these is true, you should like the video and share it with your friends. Maybe leave a comment or subscribe to the channel. If you were to do any of this, it would be much appreciated. Thank you in advance, and back to the topic at hand.
I have to flip on the lights somehow.
You probably could have guessed this would be here. If it wasn't Die Rise, it's most likely dog shit. Transit. I'll make this quick so as to not waste too much more of your time. Tranzit was made in an engine that was incapable of handling the size of the map. This means the developers had to do a lot of things to make it look okay and stop it from crashing all the time. They wanted the map to be huge and have a bunch of cool stuff in it, but they did not have the means to execute their master plan. If Treyarch had just remade
Transit.
in a newer engine like BO3's, then it would probably be one of the best maps of all time. The fog and Ted the bus driver are the main reasons for this map being number 1, but I also don't like the power station and its location on the map. It just makes no sense to me, and honestly, I forgot where all the parts are to
Build the power switch.
in this footage, so I didn't get to see the Avogadro in game. This map was the first to really double down on the parts thing, and the
Thrustodyne Aeronautics Model 23.
more commonly known as the jet gun takes like a gazillion parts that are scattered across a map larger than Origins, I believe. Fact check me in the comments, please. I need the traction. I need the engagement. There we go. Everything about this map screams good idea, poor execution. And on that expectedly bad note, we've reached the end. Leave your thoughts in the comments section if you wish, and I hope to see you on your feet another time, perhaps. Alright, I gotta go take a piss now. Wait, why am I writing this in the script? What kind of idiot would end a video like that?
Me, obviously. I am the one writing the script. Idiot.